Did you know that the number of CRM implementations that fail is as high as 70%? Doesn't speak real well for a lot of us with HubSpot partners, right? That is a $10,000 to $20,000 fail for a small business, and it can be as much as $1 million for an enterprise. Oh, but it gets worse, people. It gets worse. Because salespeople are failing too. 48% of salespeople fail. No way. And that can cost you $100,000 or more. Now, real quick, you have a laptop or a phone? Get Supered right now. It takes like a minute. You're going to want it later in my speech. Okay, so get Supered. And I'm going to talk to you about our sales success system, the Revenue Revolution. So a little story about how we got here. We became HubSpot partners back in 2015, and we were all in on inbound. And then we realized, oh crap, we still have to sell stuff. So we became Lions. Shout out to Dan Tyre and David Winehouse. And we went all in on sales. In 2020, we finally hired our first salesperson, and it was an epic fail. Not because she was a bad salesperson, but because we lacked the systems and processes to help her to be successful. And I still feel bad about it. So in 2021, we really doubled down on our outbound, and we crafted our sales process, and we finally had a predictable, scalable pipeline. We have been consistently growing our business at 30% year over year and running a 25% margin. And since we're really great at that, we thought maybe we should teach other people how to do it. So we started this Revenue Revolution program, started training sales teams in our Pipeline Power Up course, and it was all going great, except it was kind of a scalability problem. We were just trading dollars for hours. And so we just had more money, but we had more headaches. And so people kept talking about this super thing that I was really skeptical. I heard some bad things. But Caleb didn't give up on me. By the way, if you want a master class in selling, let him get your DMs. So, we brought in Supered, and it is helping us take what we know how to do, but make it scalable. So what Supered lets us do is that we can accelerate HubSpot onboarding and implementation because we can take what we do over and over and over again with our clients, but we can put it in their portal and make it accessible when, where, and how they use it. The training sticks, and we can deploy complex campaigns in minutes. We've been building this stuff for 8 years, and now I can take something that I built, pull it out of one portal, and put it in another one in 5 minutes instead of 20 hours. So what does that look like? Well, we can install industry-specific CRM customizations with all the custom properties, all the reports, the workflows in minutes, usually saving us about 100 hours of labor. Everything that we teach in onboarding is documented and available for future reference in their HubSpot portal as long as they're a customer of ours and Supered's, wink wink. And our clients start using their HubSpot portal in their day-to-day work in days rather than months. Yes. So, instant portals. One of the things that HubSpot partners, especially for selling to small business, lose to are these goofy proprietary CRMs that are junk. But the reason people buy them is because they are industry specific. And this completely solves for that, because you can create custom portals by industry, by vertical, with proven campaigns that we already know work because we've been doing this for 8 years. And they can get started right away. Another thing that's a sticking point for us is onboarding users. So when we do a HubSpot onboarding, we have found the only way to get people to actually set up their individual instance properly is if a human being walks them through it. Because there's lots of little details in there, like properly connecting your calendar and all of those things. So that was taking us 30 minutes per user in one-on-one calls. Now we do that once with one user, and our onboarding package from Supered can be deployed by the rest of the team without taking away from my team. Oh, it's great. Our clients love it, by the way. So, anybody ever migrated from Salesforce to HubSpot? Notice how there was a very underwhelming sound, because it's never fun, okay? But this client, we actually migrated from Salesforce to HubSpot, and they loved it. I know, it's shocking. And the best part is, they were just purchasing Sales Hub, and because they had such a great experience, they then purchased Marketing and Service Pro on top of that. The training sticks because it lives in the portal. I know I've said this over and over again, but I gotta hit some things that are in the rubric. So, there are process rules which force compliance, okay? So the problem with salespeople is they don't like to follow rules, but we need them to, right? So the process rules with Supered actually force some compliance from your sales team. The embedded cards give those tutorials when, where, and how they need them that we referenced before. And then, especially for onboarding, the guides, home-based, and tasking make any kind of complex thing like onboarding in a hub and HubSpot very easy and very repeatable to ensure that you don't miss it. But it's not just about onboarding. So this is a real story about one of our clients. Not long after we started using Supered, my client calls me up. They have a salesperson who hasn't made goal in 4 months. They're like not even sure if he's going to make it as an employee, right? And I'm like, I'm convinced that this person has what it takes. They just don't have what they need around them. So we installed the sales success and we installed the proven sequences and signed them up for our Pipeline Power Up course. And by the end of that month, that salesperson not only met their quota, but bonus. Now, Supered and HubSpot are great, but it's actually possible because of all the other cool things we use with HubSpot, so we can't leave out all of the app system superheroes. So these are our top 5 apps. I couldn't list all of them. Actually, our average install probably has 10 apps. But Fathom, Pixie, Rollworks, Apollo, and Proposify are the ones that make sales success. And if you're doing any kind of ABM and B2B, you need Rollworks. The voice over IP solution that will let you text and call best is Pixie. I don't know why, but there is no AI tool that I love as much as I love Fathom. Thank you. It's fantastic. And it's another one the clients love, right? They're like, oh, this is amazing. This AI summary is actually good. I'm like, yeah, I know, it's amazing. Apollo, I'm sorry, but the one that starts with a Z, this is the way you gotta go. And Proposify just integrates so beautifully with HubSpot. I just really like the way that it connects with your deal board. So, it is time for the part we've all been waiting for. This is when we're gonna make it rain. So what you just got is the $150,000 sequence. By the way, the pink money is worth more, so you want to be sure to get those. But the green ones, when you scan that QR code, after you've installed Supered, remember I told you to do that at the beginning? After you installed Supered, with that QR code, you will be able to install the exact sequence that has over $150,000 of attributable revenue in our own business, and you'll be able to customize it and use it in yours free of charge. How's that for a demo? Yeah. If you have your laptop, you can have it by the end of my call. Okay, so you will be able to cut your sales goals just like our clients, and we're just getting started. So next on our roadmap is, in addition to the sales success system, we're going to do a marketing machine, a service success system, a sequence of the month club, we're really good at those, and more. Oh, and what happens when we win? Well, Angelia, remember the one I was talking, the bless her heart, she couldn't scale her and she was doing all those onboardings? She gets a bonus paid vacation. So you want to go there, right? I mean, come on. Our whole team is going to get cash bonuses. And we're going to launch the sequence of the month club so you can hang on with us and to have more fun. Thank you.
What up, everybody? I'm gonna give a special thank you to the sponsors that made the 50K possible, this pitch possible. And that is BD Emerson and Forecastable. I say thank you for partnering with us to tell the stories of the HubSpot partners of them winning. Thank you. Stay awesome. Keep doing it big, everybody. Adios.